Interstate RVer Show with your host, Interstate RVer. Alright folks, Interstate RVer here. Woo! The holidays are over, everything's back to normal, so let's get right to the segment there. Let's get to segment number 1.
Dear Interstate.
Alright, our little crawdad friend there, he's going to help us out today. He's going to be doing all the segments. Alright, let's get to letter number 1. Dear Interstate, the way you dress makes me laugh. I saw you in a truck stop one time and you were wearing a pair of bright orange girls' jogging shorts. Ha, ha, ha. David N., Jackson, Mississippi. Yeah, well don't laugh too hard, David, because your girlfriend left those shorts in my RV. Ha, ha, ha. Number 2. Dear Interstate, you must really think you're a hotshot RVer. I just wanted to let you know that I bought a brand new RV and started full-timing long before you were even born. Ellen B., Las Cruces, New Mexico. Well, you know, I did some research. I checked up on things, and as a matter of fact, you did buy an RV way before I was born. I talked to the dealership, and they went through their records, and they were able to scrounge up a picture of your RV the day you picked it up. So let's take a look at that picture. Yeah, Ellen, that sure was a beauty. Oh, brand new. That was the day you picked it up. Looks a little hard to get into, but you were probably a lot younger back then. Shiny and new. Alright! Number 3. Dear Interstate, I think you're cute. I want to go RVing with you. What sporting goods store do you think I should buy my RVing outfit from? Rachel V., Tampa, Florida. Well, Rachel, if you're going to go RVing with me, the only outfitter you're going to need is Victoria's Secret. Alright! Episode number 2.
The Interstate Way.
Alright, yeah, he's doing a good little job there. Alright, you know, a lot of times, you know, you got to have a backup plan on things. You know, it's cold outside or really hot, you know, and you know, you don't want to use all your resources, like, you know, running your gas, running your generator and all that. So what you got to do is you got to learn to hang out. You know, that means just going out someplace, like going to a public place, like a 24-hour restaurant or, you know, 24-hour, you know, bus stop, train station, you know, some type of, maybe there's a department store or something, you know. Just, you know, find a seat, sit down. If you're like in an airport or something like that, just sit down, you know, act like you're waiting on somebody. You know, have your story straight in advance, you know, in case some security guard starts poking his big beak around. You know, it's like, hey, what are you doing here? You know, like, waiting on my cousin, you know. Oh, where's coming in from? You know, it tries to give you these little questions to throw you off. Where are you coming in from? You know, and give him, like, big, obscure questions, and nothing he could check out. Say, where's he coming from? New York. What part of New York do you live in? Brooklyn. You know, things like that. It's like, how long you been? What flight's he coming in on? Say, I don't know. I didn't ask. I said he just said he's coming in, and so I just have to wait here until I see him. You know, and you know, something like that. Just, you know, brush him if he starts getting too pokey. Just get up, just go to the bathroom or something. You know, kind of get rid of him a little bit, or, you know, walk around. And usually they won't say anything. I mean, you know, if you're sitting in a diner, like, you know, a Denny's or something like that, you know, just get a cup of coffee and, you know, sip on it all night. And you know, sit in there and enjoy the cool and the heat. That's what I do a lot of times. I just go in a place and I don't really buy anything. I just go in there and just walk around, look at stuff. And like I said, if we got a place to sit down, if, you know, or something like that, just go ahead and sit down. And you know, the thing, people when they think you're loafing around, you know, they always want to come up to you and say, like, can I help you with anything? Just look at them and just say no. So that's what I do. That's what I always do. You know, if you know you're sitting there and they're thinking like you're loitering, going, there's like, can I help you? And it's like, no. And what I like is that when I'm in a truck stop and they've got a trucker's lounge. Oh man! One time I was at a truck stop. After I got out of the hospital and I had to take it easy for a couple of days. I sat in the lounge like day and night for, like, you know, I don't know, 2-3 days. Me and these 2 other guys in there, we were like owning the lounge. We was doing all the talking, getting loud and stuff. And I watched, I don't know, a million TV shows and movies. We were just having a good old time in there. You know, people coming and going, and You know, they didn't care. I just did a nice heat and had internet access. Plug in, charge up, take advantage of the situation. So that's what you want to do. You know, you want to do all the things that you can. So remember, when times get tough, loaf the day away and be A-OK. Doing it the interstate way.
Interstate RVers News Update.
Alright, got the news. First of all, the big thing is that some changes here. The show's going to be moving to a new time. It's going to be posted on Mondays, and then it's going to be a repost on Thursdays. That doesn't mean I'm going to repost it, you know, like send it. It'll be reposted in the communities on Thursday and stuff like that. And you know, in a regular repost, maybe you'll get it in your home feed. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And but that's the deal. New shows on Monday and then repost on Thursday. Now another new thing here is I'm going to give my Tuffy Circle a new name. And you know, I don't know. Maybe people don't like being called a Tuffy. Maybe I'm not tough. I don't like being called. So the Tuffy Circle is out. Gone. And I've changed the name of it to the Viewer Family. So Tuffy Circle is out, Viewer Family is in. That's the circle everybody's in now, the Viewer Family, because you're all family to me. And you know, and I like you guys a lot better than I do my real family. All right, and let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah, the crawdad situation there. You know, I figured, boy, this is going to be kind of tough. You know, finding a crawdad. You know, going. You know, I can't really get around all these ditches. A lot of people have fences on them. Plus, there might be, you know, around here they got alligators. Might reach up and get an arm missing or something. He might be going for the crawdad at the same time I am. So I noticed when I was over here, there's like every 20 feet there's a crawdad house, and they have a sign there and it says, you know, crawdad house, boiled and live. And I thought, oh yeah, because you know, because crawdads, when they die, they're highly toxic. I mean, they'll kill you if you eat them. You can't even if you boil them and cook them, you can't do that. Once they're dead, they're dead. And when they die, they got that toxin is so strong, it'll kill the other ones that's next to it, and then it just goes a big chain reaction. So they have to be kept alive and in good shape. And so I thought, well, let's go there, you know, because I mean, I think a pound of them is like $3. So let's go there and buy one, maybe 50 cents or $1, and it'll be a lot healthier and definitely a lot cleaner, because I mean they're getting ready to cook it. And so that's what I'm gonna do. Before I do that, though, I'm gonna plan things out with the little terrarium, and I'm gonna make it a good one. And I really got to plan it out, because I'm gonna make it a little. You can't get him a little box like that. Maybe when we're driving, I can put that in the seat. But for him to stay in, him or her, whatever, is gonna have to have a pretty good size one. So I'll probably have to use one of those plastic little totes or whatever, the little boxes that you put things in. I have to find the right things to put in there where it's easy to clean. Just dump the water out every couple of days and change it, and it'll be pretty good. That's where I'm going to get him. And I guess now, since I've stayed over a month in the same town, and I liked it here. It was nice. It's time to get moving on to Lafayette. And there's some towns in between. I'll stop in there. Floodwater's getting high here. I'm in a safe area now, and I had to make sure that you know, the places where I'm going didn't flood, and there's no flood warnings there. So I'll be heading I'll be inching my way to Lafayette, and then from there I guess probably go on to Texas, and we'll see what happens. But I'll be leaving here in a couple of days, because I can't leave till Monday because I got some stuff at the pawn shop I have to get out, so I don't want to lose it. So I have to wait till Monday when they reopen, so I can go get it, and then I can have my stuff back and pawn it again when I need money and gas and food, stuff like that. All right, well, that's the news update.
Choco today.
All right, got a pretty good one here today. There's this kid, he just gets his driver's license. So he goes to his dad, and he wants to get a car. So he tells his dad, hey, I got my driver's license, I want to get a car. And his dad says, well, I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal. He says, if you bring your grades up, read the Bible every night, and get a haircut, he goes, we'll talk about getting you a car. So about 6 weeks later, the dad comes up to the son, and he goes, son, I'm really proud of you. He goes, you brung your grades up? He goes, I see you've been reading your Bible every night. He goes, but you haven't got your hair cut yet. He goes, that was the bargain to do all 3 of them. So the kid goes, well, Dad, he goes, you know, when I was reading my Bible every night, he goes, I noticed that almost all of the men in the Bible had long hair. And his dad goes, yeah, he goes, but did you also notice they walked everywhere? I like that. That's a pretty good one. All right, that's the Interstate RVer show for this week. Keep watching, subbing, and sharing. And like I said, the new time is on Monday, and I'll repost it again on Thursday. That way there'll be a double deal. That way, in case you missed it, you can check it out again. And you know, hit this little button wherever it's, right over here, I think it is, or over here somewhere. This thing's reversed. Hit that little button there wherever it's at, and go to my YouTube page and sub me. And just check it out. You check out all the videos. I got a real cool playlist on there that I put together. It was the top 5 videos plus 4 short ones. I mean, really short, like less than a couple of minutes. And those are the ones chosen by you, the fans and viewers. And those are the top 5 by how many views they got. And right now the Cajun Combo Special by far is the farthest one. And let's get those subscriptions up. You know, I want to break 100. My gosh, every time I get to 100, you know, every time I get to like 97, somebody drops out, knocks me back down. So let's do it. Let's break 100. Let's get in there and get those subs going. You know, once I can break 100, then I can go on to 100,000. You know, we'll work on it. We'll work on it 100 at a time. Well, that's going to be a lot of work. Well, like I said, and keep sharing it with your friends. Show people, say, hey, look at this guy. You know, I'm thinking about getting an advertisement sign on the back of my. I usually don't tell people that I do a show when I come into town because they might watch it and say, well, you know, this guy's stupid. You know, and they definitely ever find out I'm loafing from town to town. So you know, but I don't know, they may like it. They may watch it. Maybe I'll get some business cards made up and pass it out. They're smaller than flyers, so you know you can just kind of leave it on the table somewhere at a restaurant and stuff like that. Leave it for a tip. And you know, build goodwill. All right, folks. That's the show for this week. So like I said, keep watching, subbing, and sharing. Interstate RVer. Over and out.
Keep watching, subbing, and sharing. See you next week.